basketball. The contributors to Facebook's success is its boldness, speed, and focus. Mark Zuckerberg has created one of the greatest social networking sites that the world has seen by far. The sources that I used for my speech were BusinessInsider.com, BrainyQuote.com, Topics.NewYorkTimes.com, News.blog.CNN.com, PennOlson.com, WisdomQuotes.com, MarketingValidation.com, SocialNetworking.procon.org, MrLaterWeebly.com, MiraNavarre.com, Wikipedia.com, and I interviewed my cousin, Jonathan Gearhart. My name is Shelly Myers, and I will be talking to you about the challenges that plague Facebook, Facebook's accomplishments, and its benefits to society. History has demonstrated that the most notable winners usually encounter heartbreaking obstacles before they triumph. They won because they refused to become discouraged by their defeats. Facebook has had to overcome many obstacles to get where it is today. But even so, the challenges that they face are never ending. One of Facebook's biggest concerns is its privacy issue. Last year, Mark Zuckerberg received ridicule for the fact that people's profiles were viewed publicly by default. This meant that their information could be seen by anyone. It was upsetting to users because they were led to believe that only certain people were able to view their profiles. Another big concern with Facebook was its vulnerability to child predators. The lack of privacy was an even bigger issue with the realization that children using Facebook may become targeted by pedophiles and potential abusers. But since they've added the new feature that allows you to choose who can view your profile, the concerns lessened. Facebook's biggest mistake, according to Mark Zuckerberg, had been in failing to notice that as Facebook added new features and its privacy controls grew increasingly complicated, those controls became effectively unusable for many people. Facebook found in 2010 that some of its applications, like Farmville, had improperly shared information to advertisers and web tracking companies. To help resolve this, Facebook tried to talk to the application developers to see how they handled their personal information. Benjamin Franklin said it best when he said, "Without continual growth and progress, such words such as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning." Facebook has faced some rough times during its development, but the success that it has gained has more than overcome hard times. Facebook has become the world's largest social networking site, with over 500 million users worldwide. The company is growing at an exponential pace, and it has almost doubled since 2009. When CEO and founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, was interviewed by Business Insider, he revealed 3 means to success. First was culture. Facebook still sustains the hacker culture. It draws in high energy and self-motivated talents, but encourages creativity. Decisions are made fast and features are created in record time. The second key to Facebook's success is its willingness to take risks. Instead of giving into pressure, like when they received a huge backlash when Newsfeed was first launched, the company upheld its belief and kept an eye on the situation. Newsfeed was where users saw a constantly updated list of their friends' activities. This caused discontent with users because they thought it made Facebook seem cluttered and full of undesired information. Some people were also disturbed by the fact that Newsfeed made it too easy for other people to track their information, like relationship status and conversations with other users. Some refer to this as Facebook stalking. So Mark fixed this by allowing his users to choose what other people were allowed to view. So for instance, if you only wanted someone to see your pictures, you could make it to where they only saw that. The final key to Facebook's success is its employees. The company has found many great and talented people who are given the chance to generate, leverage impact. There are about 1,600 engineers that work for Facebook and manage the over 500 million users. This means that for every one engineer, there are over 300,000 users. Online social networking can facilitate identity exploration, provide social cognitive skills such as perspective taking, and fulfill the need for social support, intimacy, and autonomy. Given Facebook's great success as a universal networking site, it has given societies the edge to not only connect with friends and family, but it has also found other uses to benefit society. Facebook's most obvious benefit to society is the way its users are allowed to freely access and acquire shared information, build relationships, and share their experiences. Many businesses have benefited from Facebook by using their advertising system. Because of the millions of active Facebook users, the probability of businesses being noticed is very likely, and the benefits to be reaped from advertising on Facebook are an incentive in itself. It was found that U.S. online advertising market had reached close to $50.3 billion in revenue just this year. Facebook has even helped out in businesses such as the law enforcement. Police and FBI officials are able to track down impudent criminals who may be egotistical enough to brag about their crimes on Facebook. When I interviewed my cousin, he told me he read an article that confirmed the fact that Facebook had been used by police officers to track down criminals. He said that the police officers of Maine used a type of online sting operation to find the people responsible for vandalism. He said it only took 3 weeks after the police set up their Facebook page for them to receive tips from other Facebook users about the criminals responsible for the vandalism. The police were then able to locate the boys, and they were eventually brought to justice. Regardless of what may be the hot social media property of any particular month or year, social networking has become a core part of our daily lives. In conclusion, I would like to applaud Facebook because it has overcome the many obstacles that are thrown at it. It's accomplished so much throughout its 5 years of experience, and it has benefited society in more ways than we give it credit for. I will leave you with the words of Jeff Antania, Chief Marketing Officer of Plant Moraine. Social media is like a snowball rolling down the hill. It's picked up speed. 5 years from now, it's going to be the standard. Thank you.